The strange case of the Red Circle started in New York and ended in the Antipodes. But first, I should explain how two men with the initial G came to be in London. Gennaro was the hero, Black Georgiano the villain, and both men loved Amelia.
Yes, what can I...
You have a room to let?
Well, you see, I don't...
Who is it, Albert?
The wife, she usually sees to this, you see. A visitor, my dear, wanting a room.
All right, Albert, you go into your boat. Now, sir, what do you require? Is the room for the night? Or for a longer stay?
Well, Mrs. Warren, I cannot think you have any particular reason for uneasiness. And you note I have other things to engage me.
Holmes, the matter of a lodger remaining unseen in his room for more than a week is surely of some passing interest.
If I were a lodger, she wouldn't see me for weeks on end. That doesn't trouble you, does it, Mrs. Hudson?
Nothing troubles me where you're concerned, Mr. Holmes, but if you remember, you arranged an affair for a lodger of Mrs. Warren's a year ago.
Yes, you did, sir. An Italian gentleman, a Mr. Fermani.
Enrico Fermani.
Mr. Fermani never stopped talking of your kindness, sir. How you brought light into the darkness.
It was a Wagner night, I think. Let us hear about this lodger.
It frightens me, Mr. Holmes. I can't sleep for fright. Hearing his footsteps moving here and moving there, from early morning to late at night. And never to catch so much as a glimpse of him. Mr. Warren is as nervous as I am. What's the fellow hiding from, Mr. Holmes? What's he done?
You see, except for the maid, she's all alone in the house.
Oh, I can't stand it. My nerves can stand it.
Watson, go. Smelling salts, Mrs. Hudson, if you have them.
Take time to consider, Mrs. Warren. The smallest point may be the most essential.
He came 10 days ago, and he asked me my terms. So I told him 12 shillings a week. There's a small sitting room and a bedroom, all complete, all at the top of the house. And he said he'd pay me £3 a week for it.
£3?
Yes, sir, £3 a week, as long as I kept his terms.
What terms?
Well, he wanted a key to the house. Well, that's all right. Most of my lodgers have them. But he was to be left entirely to himself and never on any account to be disturbed.
There's nothing very wonderful about that.
Oh, well, not in reason, but this is out of all reason. He's been there 10 days, morning, noon and night, and neither she nor Mr. Warren nor the maid has once set eyes on him.
And apart from the first night, he's never once gone out.
Oh, he did go out on the first night?
Oh, yes, he did. He returned very late. I'd gone to bed. But Mr. Warren saw him. It was after midnight he'd come back.
These meals, I mean, surely he eats.
Well, he rings when he wants them. We put them on a chair outside his door. If he wants anything else, he writes it on a bit of paper, like this. Just in pencil. Just the one word, nothing more. Here. The maid leaves the Daily Chronicle with him every morning at breakfast.
Why is it printed?
Oh, conceal his handwriting.
Watson, the deuce.
Me? Well, The pencil is broad-tipped and violet-tinted. And it's used with, used with considerable pressure. The paper's been torn off at the side before the printing was done. You can see the S of soap is partly gone.
Suggesting?
Haste.
Or caution. The man's age and appearance.
Oh, he's under 30, sir. He's very dark, middle height, clean-shaven. Oh, has an accent like Mr. Fermani.
Of course, no name.
No, sir.
No letters or callers?
Oh, no, none, sir.
His luggage? Labels? Stickers?
White Star?
10 days ago. New York. I think that we must wait until we have a little more material. Please vanish, both of you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Holmes. Oh, thank you, Doctor. Oh.
Leave it to me, Mrs. Hudson. You must admit, Holmes, there are some points of interest.
Only that the man now in the rooms may not be the one who engaged them.
Yes, of course, I hadn't thought of that. And he went out immediately after taking the rooms and returned at midnight. Why a substitution? Well, opens up a pleasurable field for intelligent speculation. And there is one line of investigation.
Mrs. Warren's former lodger, Enrico Fermani of Naples.